Who is Chris A. Matthews? Chris Matthews is a man of faith. Chris Matthews is a husband, a father. Chris Matthews is a licensed marriage and family therapist, but more importantly, he's a healer of people, a healer of relationships, a healer of families, by way of delivering marriage and family therapy. That's who Chris Matthews is. Couples should seek out therapy for their relationship in the initial phases. Once the couple has acknowledged that they want to transition into being serious, at that point, they need to seek out a counselor to help them lay a foundation for that relationship to manifest. Based on my book, Finding Your Relationship Fix, the 4 reasons couples seek counseling start with first, because both partners are seeking to feel safe in the relationship. We want to feel like we can trust our partner. Safety is the foundation that we build that relationship on. Next, couples seek counseling because they want to feel heard. When you and your partner both have a voice, you can transmit the messages back and forth on what you need and what you desire to feel loved. Third, couples want to feel understood. When we understand our partner's intentions, we don't have to read their mind or guess what to do. We naturally can have a vibe and a feel to cater to their needs within that relationship. Last, the final reason couples seek counseling, because they want to understand how to demonstrate love and care for one another. When you can feel loved and cared by your partner, you can last a lifetime. It can take you through the hard moments together, and you can come out on the end and be victorious as one. Those are the 4 reasons why couples seek counseling. You should always make sure that your therapist is licensed in the state that you're getting therapy at. When you find a licensed therapist, you know without a doubt they're going to be required to get the training and education to make sure they don't do any harm by you. When you think about going to therapy, you're going to be sharing your valuable information, your personal secrets, and you don't want that information to be shared with just anybody. So a licensed therapist is bound by law to make sure that they protect everything you say. That therapist cannot share your information publicly, and that privacy is what makes therapy an intimate, sacred space to ensure that you get what you need to have your relationship be what you want it to be. I'm often asked by couples how they can communicate better. With all the distractions, such as social media and the internet, it's simple: intentionality. The same way you put energy and time into planning a doctor's visit or going to work, you have to put that same energy into your relationship. That looks like beyond just a date night. Creating rituals and routines where you're putting your partner first is the way you can establish a relationship that lasts a lifetime. If you're in a relationship right now and honesty is an issue, you have to first ask yourself the question, are you being honest with you? A lot of the times when couples lie in a relationship, it's because they hadn't been honest with themselves first. Are you asking the question if you still want to be with that partner or if you're still in love? If you haven't answered that question for you, you won't be able to answer it for them. Honesty starts with you. Be honest with you, then you can be honest to your partner. The most important ingredient in a healthy relationship is self-love. When you learn how to love you first, you then will have the capacity to learn how to love another person. When 2 people love themselves first, they can then love each other. Self-love is the #1 ingredient in any healthy relationship. This past year, there's been an uptick in marriages. And the reason why is because people are afraid to be alone. Loneliness is driving people to marry, even if it's not the right person. The fear of being isolated has created a space where individuals are just marrying to be married. Seeking out therapy, taking the time to work with a mental health professional to see through the fog of loneliness, to go beyond those fears of isolation, will help you identify your self needs and your self wants so you can attract the right partner and get married and establish a relationship when the time is right. At the age of 20, while working on an undergraduate degree, I get a call from my at the time girlfriend who says words that you don't want to ever hear, which it was, "Chris, I'm pregnant." I was scared. I didn't know what to do. I got that call while I was flunking out of school, didn't have any money in my bank account, and didn't know what I was gonna do with my life. I called my mom and dad, I got judgments and critiques. I went to the church, got a great prayer from the pastor. It wasn't until I found a therapist that I was given the skills and the tools needed to be the father and the husband I wanted to be. But more importantly, I was heard for the first time. The therapist allowed me to speak, process my emotions and my feelings. And that led me to want to be a therapist. And what I've realized is that from studying the field of counseling, the goal now is to help people open up so you can heal up. Man, there's so much talk about mental health and counseling. And as a therapist, a lot of people are approaching me asking about the pandemic. I'm getting questions about what is counseling and what is therapy. And in a nutshell, my answer to a lot of people is individuals just want to feel. People are tired of being isolated, and human connection can't be replaced. A lot of what I do is just help individuals connect. If you're watching this now and you got your partner beside you, go to them and just hold their hands. Just slow down. Connect with the person that you're with. Think about how at night you charge your cell phone. Connect with your partner. You gotta charge your relationship the same way you charging that cell phone. In order to do that, you gotta find something inside of you that relates to your partner. I'm on this journey just like you are. I'm trying to get better every day. I'm trying to grow and prosper, but I gotta slow down and realize that if I don't take care of me, I can't take care of anybody else. And that's what all this mental health stuff is about. It's about de-stressing. It's about slowing down, taking the opportunity to take care of you. Self-care is a word that we're hearing a lot right now, but what does that mean? It means to love you first before you try to love other people. It means slowing down and just connecting with you. I want to ask you right now, what do you experience when you just slow down and you sitting quiet? Are you able to drive without the music going? What happens when you eliminate all the distractions and you just connect with you? That's mental health. Now is the time, more than ever, to seek out a safe space through a counselor or a therapist so you can open up in order to heal up. There's a stigma around mental health because people are afraid of being labeled. No one wants to think that they're crazy, but you're not crazy by seeking out mental health services. You're human. People just need someone to talk to, and a therapist or a counselor provides a safe, confidential space for you to share how you feel. Seeking out mental health services is an opportunity for you to get the healing you need. It's better to prepare and prevent than repair and repent. That's why I've established the Chris A. Matthews Scholarship Foundation, to prepare the next generation of therapists. We all need to be excited about counseling. We gotta get excited about therapy, because when we choose to open up, then we can heal up.